Hello again. It's time for another one of these videos that I do from time to time. Usually about every week I do one. I'm Adam Long, the host of the Adam's Corner podcast, and I do a monthly recap of the Blu-ray and 4K discs that I have received. And so, I've been doing the podcast for years and years and years at this point. I do these videos as a supplement so that you can actually see what is being released as opposed to me just talking about it. So without further ado, we have some new releases here to talk about. This one is actually not, it came out back in July, actually. I just received my review copy of it, a little bit late, but better late than never. And that would be Knight Rider, the complete series. This stars, of course, David Hasselhoff in not just Blu-ray, ladies and gentlemen, 4K Ultra HD. And so, this is a nice set you can see here. Each one is, you've got Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, and Season 4 individually there. I have not actually gotten around to looking at this, obviously, but you get a behind-the-scenes interviews, commentary with David Hasselhoff, the full Knight Rider 2000 TV movie, Knight Rider Behind the Wheel, which is a new 1-hour documentary on Knight Rider. So if you're a Knight Rider fan and a fan of 1980s television, well, this is probably going to be an essential purchase from Universal Home Entertainment. And shall we go in and delve in and look and see what's doing with this set? Well, I guess we could. I don't have my normal opener that I have here to open these things. I guess I should have been thinking about that, but nevertheless, let's see. I think I got. Oh yeah, yep. Let's see here. We can get one of these out of here and let you see what's doing here. And let's see. Oh, let's see what's. Oh, there you go. There we go. Now we've got one. Okay. Yes. So you can see these here and you can get an idea of what's doing here in the packaging and all that stuff. So yeah, Knight Rider being issued in 4K Ultra HD by Universal, as I said. They've been doing some really good work. They did Emergency a couple of weeks ago. We talked about that, and that was pretty phenomenal set. I would have to vouch for that one, and with Knight Rider being 4K, I'm sure it's even better than the Emergency in terms of like the picture transfer, I would say. So, something to get excited about if you haven't picked it up already. Okay, now I'm back with my tool that I can open things with. So, sorry there about that. I wasn't prepared before, but we can talk about this next one, Little House on the Prairie, the complete boxed set of the television series. You get all 9 seasons plus 8 hours of special features. So some good stuff there. This is a Lionsgate release, Lionsgate Home Entertainment. You get the original screen test featuring Michael Landon and Melissa Gilbert, the pilot movie, 6-part documentary, and the 3 movie specials that came after the show actually ended. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at this, shall we? Get a better look at this beautiful box set of Little House on the Prairie. And for those of us who grew up fondly with this show, I remember Monday nights, must-see television with my late father. He was a big fan of this show. And this gives me warm, fuzzy feelings, as they say. And let's see what we've got here. You've got the, this gives you an idea of what the packaging is like on this thing. And these things are, 2 discs. Some people don't like this kind of packaging. You know what? I'm just grateful to have it. I'm not going to complain. And so that's what you get. But beautiful packaging and all that good stuff. So, you get, one more time, we'll look at it. The Little House on the Prairie complete series from Lionsgate Home Entertainment. And we get down to another couple of releases here from various labels. We've got one from Shout and Scream Factory. We've got Peking Opera Blues, which is part of their agreement from it's one of their Hong Kong cinema classics, and they've been doing a good job issuing these films. The Hard Boiled is another one that's either been released or coming soon. Jet Li Collection is another one. They did City on Fire. This is this is directed by Sui Hark, and this is this comes from a 4K scan from the original camera negative. New interview with one of the actors, an interview with the cinematographer, interview with Professor Lars Lahmann on the setting and time of the film, a new audio commentary with James Mudge, trailer, image gallery. A lot of good stuff here if you're a fan of this film. And so just want to let people know about the Peking Opera Blues coming from Shout and Scream Factory as part of their Hong Kong cinema classics that they've been releasing. Here's a curio, too. The Buster Keaton Show is, he did a television series that only lasted 6 episodes, and these were, 2 of these episodes that's on this collection have never been seen in 75 years. They were aired February 2nd and the 23rd, 1950, and they were originally on kinescopes. They were broadcast live on the West Coast and then shot on kinescope and rebroadcast later on the East Coast. And anyway, the show didn't work. It didn't last. It was a lot of physical comedy involved, and television audiences, I guess they just weren't ready for that. I don't know. It just, there was no canned laughter at this point, so they say that might have been a problem for people who weren't exactly sure when to laugh or what they were supposed to laugh at. I don't know. I've always had a problem with canned laughter myself because I figure I find it an insult to my intelligence because I don't need to be told when to laugh. But nevertheless, they blame that the lack of canned laughter on a possible reason for the failure for this series. You get 3 comedians in close-up featurette. Here are 3 bonus extras. This Is Your Life, a television episode. Circus Time from 1957 is a 7-minute short. And, so there's some extras here. This is from I'm trying to see what the name of this label is again. Hold on one second here. Liberation Hall. That print is awful small, folks. Liberation Hall is the label for this one. So anyway, 9 digitally restored episodes and bonus extras here. So I said 6. It's actually 9. Liberation Hall doing the issue for this Blu-ray release of the Buster Keaton Show. Patterns is a television film. It was a television 1-hour television drama that was expanded into a television or a feature film rather, written by Rod Serling, and it's about ruthless men and ambitious women clawing for control of $1 billion empire. It sounds kind of familiar, similar to Succession, I would say, that we've seen more recently. And it was a success. It earned instant acclaim and Emmy Awards for Rod Serling, who later did the Twilight Zone, and so it was made into a feature film by Fielder Cook, who was a great director. He's a workmanlike director, but he did some really good work. This has been issued here by the Film Masters, and remastered in 2D. But this again came out back in July, and I just now got around to getting a copy of it. So anyway, just wanted to let people know about that one. And last but not least, Airplane 2, the sequel, which has a commentary by a friend, somebody I can call a friend of mine, Mike White of the Projection Booth podcast, and also an audio commentary by the TV writer and showrunner Patrick Walsh. Theatrical trailer. This is a 4K scan of the 35mm camera negative. It would have been nice to have some of the deleted scenes on this, but, Kino, they have a hard time getting the licensing agreements for some of the deleted stuff, and it's just good to have it on 4K Ultra HD. I'm really grateful to have it. A lot of people, it's a lesser film, of course, than the original Airplane. But then again, what wouldn't be a lesser film? The original Airplane is a classic, but this film has some really great comedic lines in it and some memorable set pieces. Directed, of course, written and directed by Ken Finkelman. I'm a big fan of Airplane 2, even though I will concede it's not as good as the original film. Kino Lorber Studio Classics doing the release of the 4K Ultra HD edition of Airplane 2, the sequel. Well, that's it, folks. That's it for this edition. Thank you for watching once again, and really appreciate your comments as you do on these videos. Thank you so much, and I really hope to hear from some of you once this one's up and running. And until the next time, keep those discs spinning.